because she's very interested, but she found out that we are a Catholic country and Bohol is predominantly Catholic, and she brought with her friend. So they are petitioners and devotees of Mama Mary Flowers of Korea. So I will introduce to you also Miss Min Sung. She's from Leaf Design Magazine of Korea, one of the biggest floristry magazines in the world. So Min Suk will do the interpretation. Translation.
First of all, she can speak Korean, so first I listen to her Korean, okay?
반갑습니다.
Nice to meet you.
저는요 전래복고지를 하고 있어요. 그래서 수도원에서 한 25년 동안 매주 전래복고지를 계속
I have 25 years experience to Catholic floral design, especially the monastery. 25 years.
오늘 보여드릴 작품은 이번 달이 로사리오 성월이잖아요. 그래서 로사리오 성월에 관한 묵주 기도에 대한 거 한 가지 하고요.
Yes. This month is for the. Do you know the Rosario? Yeah. The reason why she focused on the design to you. The theme is the Rosario.
다른 한 작품은 예수 성심에 대한 것을 준비했습니다.
Yeah, another one. This time she prepared to design. One is Rosario, one is another one. Almost fit done already from Korea. Because, do you know why? Because she used the paper and then takes too long time. So she can live here in Bohol this time. So, okay. Yeah. And then, do you have special experience? How can make this one? Yeah. How can make? Please you come in front. I want to see that. And these flowers from the garden.
Yeah.
Yes. And then can you show? Can you show how to make this one inside? 한국말로 해주시면 됩니다. This is Korean paper.
한국 고유의
This is the traditional Korean paper.
감나무에서
The tree from duck. We call the duck tree. 크게.
전래 복고지는 주제에 대해서 알고 지나가야
Very deep story. Everybody know about the Rosario,
Yeah.
but most of you don't know about the when start, how start. Who know? Yeah, how can start? No, I mean the Rosario.
Praying the rosary.
Yeah.
So how to start praying the rosary?
Yeah. So
두 가지 설이 있어요. 로사리오
story.
로사리오 성월이 생기게 된 게 하나는 그 로마 시대 초창기에 굉장히 박해를 받았어요. 천천히 할까요? 하나서
You know, I'm the Korean English, okay? Very easy to explain. There are two stories. One story is a Roman Catholic period. You know, the government is very the prayer. You understand?
그래서 여기 골로세움 그 원형 경기장이지요. 거기에 사자밥으로 던져졌어요. 그 카톨릭 신자들이.
The time Catholic prayer, you know, the Colosseum, the round the complex, the king give to the prayer.
그래서 사자밥이 되면서 그 되는 사람들은 자신을 신께 바친다는 의미로 장미꽃을 엮어가지고 머리에다가 쓰고 들어갔어요.
Wow. The reason why the person took into the complex, before he died, he wear the rose wreath. Because the reason why I go to the die, I give to God myself. The reason why the rosary.
그래서 죽고 나면 남아있던 신자들이 그 시신을 수습하면서 그 장미꽃 송이 숫자대로 기도를 올렸다고 합니다. 그래서 거기서 유래됐대요.
Can you tell us a little about your work and what's the inspiration?
Hello everyone. Happy I'm here to share with you some of the forestry knowledge or whatever you may say some techniques or some theory of what is floral design is. So I'm going to do with you today. You may see that I'm using a wood chips. This is wood, and then I put some water to make it soften.
This is wood?
Yeah, wood.
Wood shaving.
Chips,
Shaving.
Yeah, wood chips. And then I put water so it becomes softened. So whatever the style or the curve you would like to do, so you will make it. And today I just simply to show you about one of the theory of about floral design, that is line. Line is the most important for me because we have a few line and we have color, we have texture, we have proportion, we have lots of theory inside a design, right? So today I just going to give you a design, a concept of about line. From a straight line, so we can make a curved line. Curved line, then a straight line, you may say that is only a static line. When I move it to a curved line, so it will make it dynamic. And whenever you make a dynamic line, so you can see
Haryanto Setiawan, Singapore, and Indonesia, originally from Indonesia, that has been based in Singapore for the last 25 years. So it's us about your work.
Wait, this is the second time that he's visited Bohol. The first time was the edition 1. He was the only one here, and now it's his second time. So welcome back, Mr. Arvind.
Welcome back. Last time was 70 kilo, now 76 kilo. Okay. Investment for 3 years, yeah, Mike? Last time when first time I came, I was
2017.
70 kilo, now 76 kilogram. So six years or 5 years with 6 kilograms.
60 kilos ago.
Yeah. Okay. So what I created today, actually, that's something really simple. I think that's when you don't have enough flowers, basically, we want to create from the garden, so we just cut and assemble together. But what we have here actually is a sort of wire. We have that chicken wire or structure wire that actually we crafted. Then we put some any wool or any raffia or string. My purpose of this arrangement is actually multi-purpose. When you do spiral arrangement, the most important, it can stand beautifully. You can put in a bottle, you can put in a container, you can keep as hand bouquet when you want to propose to your friend or something. Then it's just a thing, yeah. I mean, like whatever you want to put. But I think that's something that the most important is the technique here. It's not how expensive you want to create it, but I think it's the technique that how you want to put this, and make sure you can put anywhere. It's simple. Even you can put in the chairs when you have few containers. You just need water source, then you just put it nicely, and it can stand beautifully. That is simple and good. I think balancing here is very important. It's not only to be seen from the top, but it's angle is different. You just have 3 or 2 of the California or Bird of Paradise. I think we can create this. Yeah. Okay. This is my first piece of work. Yeah, any question maybe?
You have any questions?
Yeah. Anything, if you ask about business, you can ask me also.
Also,
Yeah.
it's
Because
very
I'm doing
busy. Also with work. In fact, tomorrow is flying back to Singapore. He's doing the flowers for Prince Albert visit to Singapore. So we can't stay for long. So we're very happy you're here,
Thank you.
considering a very busy schedule.
Yes, thank you, Mike. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
So,
We were very interested. Where did you learn? Did you go to school?
Okay, first time when I love the flowers because I was architect for 7 years, specializing in the airport. So if you go to Changi Airport in Singapore, that's part of my design. So I designed for 7 years in the group team of architecture. So I was architect and I studied again. I took my master in Australia, but my specialization is real estate selling property. But my heart is in flowers. So I start flowers actually I'm not learning from anywhere. In the beginning, I asked all my colleagues, my friends, if you get married, please give me a chance to do your flowers.
That's how you started?
Yes, so I always volunteer myself. I don't charge you, but just pay the material. The manpower is free for me. So, but I really want to explore myself. So after being for 1 year, 2 years, I just feel that I have confidence in myself. So I got a little bit of, encouragement for some friends. Actually, you can do some flower work while you continue to become professional. The best in the world is actually when your passion becomes profession. You sing every day but you earn money, right? Yeah, so start singing today. Yeah, so that's where I started for this Floristry. So after that, I had some guidance. I traveled overseas, of course, joining some competition, but never fail me because I just feel that in any competition, somebody wins, somebody loses. So the first competition that I was joining was 2003. It was in Singapore, and from 42 participants, my rank is number 41. I'm number 2 from bottom. But that is not the end of the world. Yes, I think that GMD is
Consider it as a challenge.
no, art is very subjective. Yeah, when you like red, you always like it. No matter what you see green, I don't like it. So I always encourage everyone and all the people or all of you who stand to do flowers and love flowers, never give up because you never know where you are going.
Never give up.
Yes.
Okay. Very important.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
And art is very subjective. It's nice to you, but it's nice to the next person. So continue on in what you're doing. Okay, because we're super interested. Your training is from Germany and Holland, right?
Basically, I'm learning Dutch flower arrangement. Afterwards, in Hong Kong, we also have some German teacher to teach the design from Germany. So I find time and fly to Germany to learn from Gregory. I think many people also went there to learn from him because he is the most top master teacher for us. So I went there and learned several times, and then afterwards I go to the next country, to the Netherlands, and to learn from another my teacher. Another teacher is Jan van Doesburg. He also is the senior teacher of VVW and the Holland University. So I also learned there for some of my forestry. And then a while ago, we did mention about my work before. Year 2013, year 2013 to year 2016, I'm the consultant of Island, Shangri-La, Hong Kong, doing the masterpiece of the lobby. And every week we have a design for the big arrangement. But unfortunately, the business is not, the tourist business is not so good. So affected actually all the things. So we began to force us to stop. And I remember during that time, Hong Kong dollar every week we spend almost 20,000 each week for the flowers, only for the masterpiece of the flowers. So that's why, but during that time I make you very happy because all the most expensive flowers I can order through them. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Ms. Chris is also the author and publisher of Beyond Boundary, the book that she wrote in 2019, which provides a solid foundation for the principles of floral design and creativity. Thank you. You tell us a little more about your work, please, Mr. Khan.
Yes. Hello, Bohol people.
Hi.
Sorry, the mic is not good, so I will try to blend my design. But design I use rattan tree,
Rattan.
yes, almost rattan tree, and I use some seal to see.
So touch and see, use pass around.
Yes, I do myself. Yes, for affect the color.
Murag ko ang stocking.
Very easy to do that.
It's fabric, net,
Yes.
fabric like chiffon. Is that the color when you bought it, or you had to color it yourself?
No, this already have a,
Already have the design.
for having for soft, look soft. Yeah. I take the color in the red color, and I want to introduce with you. I know in this shop not many flower for you to mix. So you prepare the structure already. You need a little flower and a little leaf and enough. Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Ka is a multi-awarded floral designer and is a gold medalist of the 1995 Ho Chi Minh City Spring Floral Festival.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
When I was student.
So he was the representative of Vietnam in the 2009 World Flower Council Summit in Malaysia, 2011 International Florist Competition in Chiang Mai, Thailand, where he met local florist Milit Andoy. Where did she go? She left already, but
She will be
they're friends, and they know each
Yeah, he
other from way back. Milet represented the Philippines at that event in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Wow, small world, huh? Thank you. Okay, so Mr. Hyung Ha.
Hello.
Kim is the representative of South Korea to the World Cup in Manchester, England next year. So can you imagine who we have here?
Thank you.
The best of the best. Please explain about your work, please.
예, 안녕하세요. 저는 두 가지 작품을 준비했는데요.
This time I prepared
Prepare to design.
첫 번째 작품은
First design is
한국에서 준비한 허리에 필리핀에서 실시한 수제해가지고 좀 한국과 필리핀의 좀 디자인을 모티브를 잡았습니다.
yeah, the first design this base from Korea. So another the material from this garden. So his concept is combination with Korean and the Bohol, the Philippines, the feeling. So this is very natural. She cut out.
저는 개인적으로 현재 갈 때마다 그곳에 소재를 뜯어서 사용하는 걸 좋아하는데요.
Yeah, normally his favorite artwork is the when he go all around the world, he focused on their own country material. So
필리핀에는 이런 목색 디자인이 아름다운 소재가 많은 것 같습니다.
the Philippines, he's very surprised. This material, alocasia, am I right? His favorite is the material also, and in Philippines is very green and very fresh. So he's very impressed.
And it grows all over.
Oh,
Wild.
so and
첫 번째 작품이 빨리 끝나서 한 개 더 준비해봤고요. 이거는 핸드타이드 부케인데요.
please come out. Yeah, this is hand tie bouquet. It's not easy, you know that. Yeah.
이것도 호텔 내에 좀 디테일을 위주로 스치해서 만들어봤습니다.
Yeah, this one also he cut out in the garden and he prepared. How long does it take to make this one? 얼마나 걸렸죠? 이거 만드시는데?
10분 정도.
Only 10 or 15 minutes. So what is important for the hand tie bouquet when you make? 이거 핸드타이드 만들 때 되게 중요한 게 뭐예요? 작가님 생각하시기에?
이번에 만들 때는 제가 좀 손에 잡히는 대로 좀 잘 다듬으면서 만들어봤고.
Normally he has some theme, but this time just free walking and take the material and freestyle. But you know, you can make, and this is not easy. He made the balance, and he also the many competition in Korea, the winner, and also he has a school, and in Korea they're big, the wedding company. Also he's the owner. So please give the
Big round of applause.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. And then, who is finished? Still doing? Okay, the Jhey-R Kim. Hello.
Welcome, Mr. Chogi. Welcome.
She's very shy.
한국에서 플로리스트 전문 교육기관을 운영하는 김정이라고 합니다.
She is the owner of the floral design school in Floral, architecture and landscape school owner, and also managers in Korean competition.
오늘 제가 나타내고자 하는 것은 동양의 달의 점토를 이용한 선적인 작업을 나타내고자 합니다.
Today, she would like to show about the Korean, not exactly the traditional style, but Korean style. So she can use this branch is from this vine, plants from the Korea. We can call it kiwi vine, but it dried in. So when she made the space, and when you make the Korean design, we can focus on the space. The reason why she is shown. And another material is from the garden. Yes. And
현지에서 채취한 재료와 한국의 달의 점토 선을 이용했고 밑에는 침봉이라는 꽃을 꽂을 수 있는 도구를 이용했습니다.
when she the arrangement this one, you can come later. And she had we have the very needle inside. You know the chimbong. We call that chimbong, and she can use and stand. And the dare, this blind doku is very good for the space expression. And then we are many using the Korean style. And then this has a very special story. Harry, did you remember what is this?
Yes.
What is this? Please give to the mic. This one is when you come to Korea 4 years ago. You go to Korean restaurant and you order all kind of drinks.
Yes.
I keep it this, and she used this one.
It's reunion in Bohol now.
This one is for sale inside the commercial drink. Andong soju, but this kind of shape in the old traditional Korean we have, so she can use this one, okay, like this one. Andong soju, yeah.
안동 소주는 맛이 엄청
Same.
술 도수가 세고요.
Yeah. Normally we have many kind of soju in Korea, but especially this Andong area is very bite and very strong. Andong soju, but Andong brand. Andong soju.
brand.
Yeah, Andong brand.
먹고 나서 여운이 엄청 좋게 남는 술입니다.
And after the drink, but very strong, but after the drink, feeling very good. Yeah.
그래서 그런 느낌을 여기 현지 재료를 이용해서 약간의 어떤 향기, 깊은 맛을 나타냈습니다. 선적인 작업.
Sorry, you can feel it and just feel like it because I didn't drink. So yes, give them a very deep taste from the Andong. Okay, we are not the promotion of this brand, but we should just can we? Okay, please take this way. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Just going back to Mr. Ka of Vietnam, when he represented Vietnam in Mexico, in Japan, Thailand, in China. So he's been all over the world doing what he loves most, flowers, and creating really beautiful creations and pieces. So he won the most unique feature design award, the Hong Kong Flower Show in 2018, followed the successful exhibition with Floral Arts in 2019 as Vietnam's country designer in Indonesia. So it's okay to ask him what he's doing right now. So is this what material? Rattan?
Yes.
It's colored rattan.
He decided talk about the same garden, flower garden, yeah, and look at nature, simple.
And the structure and the piece is meant to be displayed as can be table centerpiece for a party, can be for an office or the reception area. Can. Okay. And to provide water, he's using test tubes, glass tubes.
Very important because of course your live materials need a water source. So us in our country we use a lot of foam. The foam is not biodegradable, no? So yeah. Test tube is nice because you just have to replace the water once it gets stale. So kailangan fresh ang source atong water. And if ever gets old or wilted or dies, you can just pick it up and replace it with fresh leaves. And you see the number of materials it's using is not a lot. And these are flowers that you can see in your garden. These are leaves that you can see in your garden. So can you imagine how efficient it costs? This arrangement is that it looks really special. And
我现在要介绍我的作品。
Now he wants to introduce his structure.
And then
Before that, I would like to introduce to you the winner of the 4th Asian Cup competition of floral design, Mr. Kevin Lee. The best in Asia. The 4th round, he won it. He was the country representative of Taiwan to the FTD World Cup, the Olympics of floral arranging in Philadelphia, USA in 2019. He has been the coach of the Taiwanese national team to the World Skills competition from 2006 up to the present. So he is also an associate professor of the Tainan University of Applied Science and Technology, and he was invited as a jury committee referee at the 2018 Taiwan World Flower Expo Indoor Flower Competition and the 2017 First Taiwan Floral Professional Competition. So now he's going to explain about his work. Thank you.
我现在开始介绍我的作品。这个作品想呈现的会是一个危险的平衡。
This is the dangerous of the balance of the dangerous.
在我们看到这个作品的时候，你会感觉到这个树枝好像就要从这个的花器掉落下来。
This wood is like falling down out of the vase.
但是它却没有掉下来。
But it didn't. It because it's the balance of the dangerous.
所以我觉得这是一个危险的平衡。那在这个作品里面，我们想象着我们的情绪，在生活当中，我们看到一个物品，当你看到它即将掉落的时候，你会产生一个非常的紧张感。
It feels tension because if in our daily life the something falling down, we will nervous and to catch up.
但是呢，它却没有掉落。
But it doesn't fall.
我们会感觉到好像时间静止了。
It will show you the time, the past time. The time is past.
在这样的一个静止的时间，我们会感觉到的情绪会是非常非常宁静的。
It will show very peaceful and calm in your motion in that moment.
那这个是我在这个作品想要呈现给大家观看者、传达给大家的情绪。
This is the emotion Kevin Lee want to show you to feel the balance and between danger and peaceful.
那在这个作品，大家也许会很好奇，我是怎么让这个树干能够安静的、安全的停止在这个花器上面。
Is there anyone curious why this wood is balanced in this vase? How to balance? Someone curious?
I'm curious. Okay. How can?
Why?
Oh, really? How can?
我在这里面做了一个小小的机关。
It's a little trick.
在这里面，我用一个牙杆，怎么念？wire.
It's now showing you the technique on how to keep that balance of the wood on the base.
It's really not easy.
Because it can be just any piece of branch or twig that you can find in your garden, and that can be the base of your arrangement.
I use this one.
Wow.
A mineral.
这个东西在我的树干上面钻了一个洞。
First, you can make a hole in the wood, and you can put in because it's
那我
you can
The screw, unscrew it, yeah.
那我也可以在这个花器的底部钻了一个洞。
and make a hole under the vase.
哦，那我整个的牙杆呢，它是固定在这个树干以及这一个底部的多米木头上面。
Use this wood and this wood, and you can make a hole and screw.
And tighten it and secure it using the.
所以在这个画面里面呢，这个花器其实只是一个装饰作用，它没有任何的支撑力。
It's a cover. It's a cover. This one, not used to this weight.
所以我就可以很轻松的制造。
It's our pleasure to be here. Actually, this structure, what you're seeing, is something that you see along your furniture. So this is the wood veneer. When you do aging of cupboards, it's a wood. It's a very thin piece of wood for carpenter. When you finish off the finishing along the furniture, the top. So this is what I use. And another thing that I actually do is I kind of like twist and round the whole thing, knot it together, and I staple it. But it won't stay together and give this volume. So what I actually do is, this is flower wire. So you actually can do we call it the chicken wire method. So I will just show you very quickly how we do it. So you put two wires together, you put it at a cross, and you just very quickly do 1, 2, 3. It becomes an X. Then you go to the other corner, and you do another 1, 2, 3, or 4, as long as it don't move. So you can see it starts to become cross, 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 cross. Too much. Then you overlap it again, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4. If you cannot get chicken wire, any type of wire, you can do this structure. You can make a bowl, you can make a shawl, and you can bend it in any direction that you want, and you mix the material. So basically, what I did is I wove the whole veneer around the structure in the middle. So it gives you this empty volume for me to put the test tubes inside. So this is more an abstract version. So I went to the beach, and I saw sea urchins. I think in Bohol you have this sea urchin with this hard liquor. So it reminds me of the beach, the movement of the waves, and then the seashells. So for a table arrangement, sometimes we do only on one side. But we forget that the guests are sitting on this side, sometimes they come on this side and this side. So the beauty of this arrangement is when you turn it, everybody gets a different view. So even if I put it vertical, you still see the movement. And when I turn it all the way facing you, it's all around. There is no worry that it's an ugly side. So what of some of the materials that I've used? This is one of the palm flowers. You can put it in water, you can do it without water. The beauty of the palm flower when it's young like this, it will slowly open. When it's warm, little tiny flowers will open. It gives you the white and the fragrance of the palm. So if you use the coconut flower, it will open and your whole room will be scented with coconut. Yeah, so it's something different that you can get everywhere around in Bohol. And then this is actually a landscape plant. So usually the leaves we use around for the ground cover, but it comes out with very beautiful white flowers. So these white flowers will open every day and drop, but it's okay. Sometimes a bit of flowers here and there, we put it together. It gives you it's like, this is nature. The flower opens, the flower drops. So it's okay in the arrangement. Then this is actually a weed. This is one of the bean family. But what I love about it is it has this very nice, like kind of like the beach. And it has very beautiful blue flowers that kind of remind you of the sea. So this is something that you actually use in your arrangement. Right at your backyard, sometimes you run out of flowers. It's totally okay to run out of flowers. So you go to the backyard, you find the vines that grow around, and you use it. Then after that, I use like little chrysanthemums, and that will give you just an additional pot of flowers. So in the arrangement, it's very important not to have the top
everything at the top, so it's all here. But we also have layers up and down, in and out. So you see that, oh, I see things inside, I see things on the left, I see things on the right. So this, if I don't have test tubes, and you can use flower glue, this can become a teardrop hand bouquet. So you can imagine your bride walking down like that.
So your table piece now becomes a bouquet.
Yeah, your table becomes a bouquet. So it's teardrop.
So double use after the ceremony transfer to reception.
Yeah, but of course, if you're going to use it as a hand bouquet, don't put test tubes like me, because the last thing is you are in a bride, you are all in white, and then water is going to be very ugly. Alright? So I hope you have something that inspires you today.
Do you have questions for Mr. Kip? No. But also information, everyone, Mr. Kip also handles the gardens at the Changi Jewel, the airport.
Firstly, thank you for inviting me to beautiful country Bohol, Mr. Mike and your friend Joseph. Thank you so much.
So, something about your work, sir?
Okay. In our floristry, we have many kind of
Material, style.
Yes, elements.
Elements.
But just now, Miss Chrissy told you many things. I show you one of the simple design. It's a heart type bouquet. Very simple but very important for us, for florists. It's a very simple round spiral arrangement. Also, we use in Netherlands, Europe, United States, every country using this
style.
Yes.
It's universal, you know.
And also this material is made from tree.
Shaving, the carpenter shaving of the wood, and that's a product.
And make like this, like loop, and put into the wire base.
The base is wire.
Yes. And looks very difficult, but very easy and very simple technique in this bouquet. Then if you have a nice base, you can put
So can put in the flower vase, can be also carried as a bridal bouquet during important the wedding.
And material also from this garden behind our room is very nice grasses and yeah, some flowers too. So I cut from the garden and then I use for this design.
So when we planned this, we deliberately planned in such a way that the materials or the flowers weren't in yet. So when you saw that while they were still working, they were preparing, the materials came in all the way from Manila, because we want to show you how they prep the flowers, how they condition the flowers. And we told them before they came here and during the dinners and lunch that the challenge is for them to produce something out of what they see around them. Because it's not all the time that you can get the materials that you want to create, the thing that you want to put on the table or wherever. So muna ang challenge na to. Produce something from what you see around you. Doesn't have to be something that's bought. Doesn't have to be something that's ordered from outside of Bohol.
Can we invite in here the beautiful woman?
Korea also have a very busy day for wedding, but to Hanguk, He's also very good at the commercial way. 얼마나 공부하셨죠? 꽃집에서?
꽃집에서?
네, 우리 거기 제일 오래된 he also has an owner in Korea. All this flower shop. Their flower shop opened 1978. He's the second generation. Yeah. So he also now focus on the floral art part. Also very good at the wedding decoration and selling the people the products. It is yeah, too. Wow. If I want to that kind of live in Korea, we have to pay very big money.
Those leaves.
Yeah.
So mahal jamo na dito. Sa akwa o sa kusikan lang nato.
But for you, it's not, they are not special for you.
No.
For us, when we saw it, oh my God.
Well, for us, yes. For landscaping, we use that a lot.
Calvin, take your time. Yeah, we still want to finish. You have to. Yeah. You have to take your time. They are combination together. You have to see the way how to put, and then how to make the balance.
In actual competitions abroad, international events, this is the situation. They perform in front of a live audience and there's time limitation. So sometimes there's called a surprise package. Things come in a box, it's closed, and then, okay, open, all together, dungan, abli. That's the only time you see pila ka dahon, kung na flowers, kung na twigs and materials. Sometimes na plastic na plate, sometimes na stick. You have to use all of that, and the best output, gets the highest mark.
Yeah, at the time, also this year, my client Joseph Yu,
In Singapore?
he got Singapore, the Create Award he got, the surprise package maybe, it is.
Surprise package. We were given a theme that's surprise package.
Looks very easy, not easy to make them. How to?
Kit, I have a question. For hand-tied bouquet, especially using the stronger stem roses or other flowers, how do you not make the stems break when you gather them? Because it's like that. It doesn't look good when the bride walks down the aisle and all the stems are like that. Can you gather it slowly, and what's the technique?
이게 가지 있잖아요. 얘네들이 아니라 특히 장미 같은 거 가지가 되게 강한데.
How to not break? Is there a
얘네들이
technique?
깨지지
Do you
않고
soak it in water?
부러지지
Do you
않고
start?
어떻게 이렇게